Hey, world. So, I was encouraged to go live today by my sissy Malika Manning. And I go live sometimes from time to time. And I used to do Periscope often. But this is my first one on Twitter Live, and I'm happy. Today I want to talk about the bipolar world that we live in. They say bipolar is a bad thing, but isn't it the truth that we are all bipolar? And I'm working out right now. See, I'm being bipolar. So we all live in a society where everything we learn begs us to forget what we know. We have to give way for the things that we already know to the new things that we learn every single day. The things we learn in school, the things we learn about us, the things we learn about family members. We just always in a constant state of learning if we're blessed enough. So we're always going to be in a state of duality, where one side of us is warring with the other side, where there's positive warring against negative. And being a spiritual being, you see it so often where being positive is met with a lot of negativity. And you're like, why? Why would something as a smile or a hug or, telling somebody you love them, why was that offensive to some people? Why? Because people already have a narrative for your life. They want to speak over your life. And if you go against that narrative, they're instantly repelled. That's why we say things like light recognizes light. People who walk with light bearers and lighthouses, and people that are just are bearers of joy and positivity, we instantly connect with one another because we know the isolation that comes with this life. It's a very isolating life. And once again, there goes that bipolarness, where you would think that people want joy and happiness because people are always partying and wanting to get high and have fun, right? So who wouldn't want to be around a positive person all the time? Who? But the answer is, how many people can you find that want to be around positivity all the time? I guess that's why people don't go visit grandma all the time, because grandmas are usually very positive. They help you. They're there in times of need. But when you don't need that thing, you discard it. You'll see them later. There goes that bipolar world we live in again. We want things, but we don't want them all the time. And the things that we want all the time are not the things that are good for us. You understand? So I just want to come on here and talk about that really quick. And how you cannot stop being positive because people don't like it, because it repulses some people. If that's what you are, be what you are, because you will never be happy being something else. You can try not to be positive, or the other way around, you could be a negative person who can try to be positive, but your negativity is always going to show up because that's who you are. And until you change your narrative, so you change the way you feel, it's always going to be the same outcome. I was talking today about how people come to me in need, and I love helping. That's just, I was put on this earth to help, right? And those very same people that I help, you fix them up like a little, a little hurt bird. You bandage their wing and they go and fly, and you're so happy, like, yes, this person is on their way now. But guess what? You ain't going with them, because all of what you did for them, they now believe that they don't need. But I look at it like this. People are like phones, and I'm a charger. I'm a power source. You're going to plug into me. You're going to need me. But what is the power plug into? I plug into Heavenly Father. He's always available to me. So when you plug into people and you get what they got to give, you get the juice, you get the sauce from them, don't ever think you won't need them again, because you will. You will. So when you meet power sources, stick to them. Stick to the grid. Be grateful for them. Don't just say, okay, I'm good now, I'm all charged up and I'll see you later. No. say, you know what? Pay homage. Be grateful, because those power sources don't last forever. It dries up. Okay? So I love you all. This was a great talk, and I hope that whoever listens is getting some inspiration, some motivation, some aha moment. As this is spirituality, it's like getting high, right? Because I don't get high, but I used to drink. But I just get things implanted in my spirit. And I could just be alone. I'm like, oh my goodness. Word, that makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. The things that maybe 10 years ago happened, I'll sit down and I'm like, wow, that makes sense. For example, I'll give you an example. And then I'll let you go and be blessed on a Sunday. I was all my life going to be a doctor. All my life. So I thought, a doctor, a medical doctor. So everything I took in school, all my coursework, anybody who knew me knew I was going to be an OBGYN. And upper junior year, I decided that I was going to switch gears and do social work and psychology, because I was really good at that too. And maybe 2 years later, I found out I was losing my vision. Now, guess what? This is 2017. That was the year 2000. That was the year 98. I graduated 2000. Guess what happened? I discovered the other day, you was never going to be a doctor. You was going to be who you are, because you can't see. Who could I operate on? Being legally blind in one eye and the vision is going in the other. Who could I operate on? I would hurt people. So when I was in college, I said, you know what? I thought I was going to be stitching up holes. I'm going to stitch up souls. And guess what? I'm walking in that. Because everything I did, once I embraced my reality, before knowing I was going blind, I was losing vision, I knew, because he implanted it in me, that my calling was to speak to people and help people. So early on who you are. We just live in a world that's so bipolar that we start rejecting ourselves. We start warring against ourselves. We start telling ourselves that that's not who we're supposed to be. But if it was told to you early on, that's where you need to be. So I just want to say I love you all. Be blessed. Yep, I'm getting these knees together. And I love you all. Just think about it. And I'll talk to you soon. Mwah.